Atlanta. You the first person in the room. Okay. Fountain, Cherry. So I'm not the only one up late, huh? I'm not the only one up late. Let's see who else gonna troll on in. Scroll on in. What's up, Miss Diva? K Archie? Tanya? What is up? I'm in my magic chair. I'm in my magic chair floating around Atlanta. What's up, Bridget? Socialite in the city. What's up, Reese's Pieces? Brown Diamond. Yes. From the streets. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I'm ready if you ready. I'm ready if you ready. Hey, hey, hey. I got some new music. I got some new nighttime music. What is up? Happy Saturday. Oh, what? Oh, it's gonna keep going. Oh, I like it. I like it. I need my teddy bear. So I can go and chill. The weather is actually right now. It's clear here in Atlanta. As you can see, it is clear. Chef disaster. No, I just really wanted to come through tonight just to say, just to talk, just to hang out with a few members of the squad who are up. Let me turn this down real quick. To see what's going on. I don't have nothing to talk about. We talked about Katt Williams earlier. We talked about Dr. G earlier. We talked about Cynthia Bailey earlier. And if you didn't make that live, please go visit the last live where we discussed all those things. This particular live is Saturday night. I just thought, we have a little call-in session. We could do a question and answer. I don't know if I'm going to answer anything, but, people keep asking me things. People keep asking me for a Q&A. Yeah, we can just talk. We can just hang out. I got a lot of new subscribers. I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy for the people who have decided to join the squad on Straight from the A and on the YouTube channel. Zills, you in the house, Zills? I don't know. Did we turn off did we turn off Nightbot since he was slashing everybody earlier? Nightbot was out of control. Woo! You feel like the news, and on this section of Auburn Avenue, I just thought it'd be cute with the music. Let me get my head out the IBM building. Oh, he's here. He's here. Talk about fabulous energy. Yes, peace, love, and light, Chef Disaster. Like at the end of the day, I ain't got look. I may have some problems, but I ain't worried about them because God got my back, child. So everybody talk about negative energy. She a snake. She this, she that. Like, child, whatever. I'm just me. I'm just me. I'm just a blogger who blogs about blog stuff. So if that makes me an evil witch, then I guess that's what I am. One thing I know for sure is a whole bunch of people out there want my spot. There's a whole bunch of people out there who wanna be a blogger like me. A whole bunch of people who, 10 years from now, y'all will never know who they are. But I persevered. I was here in 2007 and I'm here in 2018. So, yeah, who's winning and who's not? You said tread lightly. Ain't no tread lightly. The truth don't need no help. That's my favorite saying. The truth don't need no help. It ain't nothing I can do or say. At the end of the day, the truth is the truth. Whatever. We can talk about whatever. Thank you. You know, it's gonna fall in a minute. I literally just tied it up. You said Katt is real. Yeah. Some of what Katt said was real, and some of what Katt said was a load of bullshit. Some of what Katt said was vindictive. Some of what Katt said was evil. Yeah, you know, we talked about it a little bit, you know, in the last live. I don't like the way Katt treated Wanda. Everybody keeps saying Wanda deserved it, but I don't know that she deserved it. I really don't. I don't know if she deserved to be you know, diminished as a woman on her own platform. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you was talking about Nightbot? My bad. My bad. Nightbot already tiptoeing through. You said you coming from the number one spot, Ludacris. Well, I mean, you know, y'all want to do a call in, y'all want to do a question and answer. I mean, because I don't really have too much. I like talking to y'all because you know, as you know, what I do every day, all day is right, right, right. I'm not good at talking to myself. I try to be, but I rather talk to you guys. You said you don't like Wanda. Wanda's cool. I like Wanda. I think you know she's not the most polished interviewer, but I think you know she's for the people. It's the people station. You can't poke the bear and think the bear is not going to attack. I mean, bears do what bears do, but lions do what they do. So, Team Leo, Team Leo. What's up with Luda? He's been quiet. Luda's been around. He's enjoying his life with his wife. So. Am I willing to watch The Walking Dead where Andrew Lincoln leaves the show? Rick Grimes? Sure. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't thought about The Walking Dead in a minute. Look, The Walking Dead kind of lost me last season, Zills. I don't know. I'm still stuck on Fear the Walking Dead right now. Wanda's messy. That's why their station is blocked. This shade, take it, and Katt Williams brought it. Okay.
What we do here is go back.
What are we going back to? No shade on her comedy, but she's attacking. Ooh, y'all. Ooh, envy. Y'all feel like that? Ooh. Hold on, let me put this number up here. See if I can get it. If I do that, my music go off. Dang it. Let me see. 646-224-5980. Oops, I'm typing in the air. 646-224-5980. Pin number is 840-3583. I think that's right. All right. Oh, American Horror Story Apocalypse. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I really did. Is the drama making y'all nervous? Hold on, let me see if I can find something else. Y'all know. Let's see. That's cute. Ooh, that's cute. Okay. Put my little. That is cute. That was the best instrumental, Zills. You like that one? I liked it too because it was kind of like it's a nighttime vibe. You wish you could say the opposite about. You like Katt Williams? Oh gosh, I don't know.
Please enter your PIN number.
Katt was a guest, and being a guest in someone's home on someone's platform. I mean, I understand.
Thank you.
You know, she had her job to do, and he had his job to do. But I do feel like he crossed a line of disrespect. It's just my opinion. Call it 7850. You on the line? You quick with it.
Hey, Michelle, it's Robert from Twitter. How are you?
I missed you. How you been?
Yes, so let me tell you,
Uh-oh.
I have had the worst week. So I live in Virginia, and Tuesday, the schools in my area closed, and I have a 16-year-old niece. And so she was out of school from Tuesday through Friday, and then my parents live in North Carolina. And like my dad is 66, my mom is 59, and they just completely lost their minds about this hurricane. And so I think they were just like, oh my God, what's going to happen? And I'm like, turn off the news, first of all, breathe, go to the grocery store, buy some water, bread, and milk. We will get through this. And so when I tell you everybody just lost their shit because of this hurricane, everybody did. And I know it is serious and like almost 11 people lost their lives, but when I tell you they hyped it up from Tuesday all the way to now, I literally have been doing nothing but being on hurricane watch. So FEMA needs to cut me a check at this point. So,
well, I'm glad you made it through. I'm very glad that you did.
Yes, I am. And so I have the hoodie. I'm going to take a picture when I get a haircut. Okay. So one day this week, I'm going to the barbershop. I absolutely love it. I washed it because I always wash new clothes. But when I tell you, Michelle, I love it. It's better than expected. So congratulations.
Yay!
I showed it Tuesday.
Yes,
everybody I showed it to were like, "Oh my God, that's nice!" So congratulations on that.
Oh, cool! I got the T-shirt. I still haven't got my Super Chat T-shirt yet, but I got the ATLien T-shirt, and I wore the blue one on the show a couple of days ago. So I'm like,
yeah, okay. I saw it. Like, I've been able to like watch the lives at midnight. I just haven't been able to like, call in or watch it live. But it's so funny because this is how much I love you. I even spent like $13 for rush shipping. So yeah, that's how I got it so quick. Like the day that the guy from California, and I'm not being funny, I can't remember his name.
Jay. Was it Jay?
Jay, yeah,
okay.
Sorry. Yeah. I swear to God I wasn't being shaky, yeah. But when Jay called in and said he was going to order a shirt, he actually reminded me to order the hoodie. So that night when he said it, I was like, oh, good. So I went to the website, and then it did say, like, it's going to get here mid-October. And I was like, oh, hell no. And then they were like, well, for $13 extra, you can get it in 4 days. And so I did that, and so I absolutely love it. Okay, and so that's where I have been. So let me quickly say this about Katt Williams. I do think he was absolutely disrespectful, but I felt like there was something missing from the exchange, right? Like, it almost feels like they had some off-the-air beef that made it on air, and neither one wanted to say what the real issue was, because he was almost passive-aggressive and mean-spirited to the point where he was looking to push her buttons, like, almost like some, excuse my language, some bitch-made shit, right? Like, he was trying to get her to, give the people what they think about black women. Like, he was trying to push that angry black woman button, and she didn't take the bait, and I'm glad, because you can tell she was flustered a lot, and the fact that all the men in the room were laughing sort of did something to her, because I watched it on YouTube, and so you couldn't really hear it, but just seeing her body language made me really uncomfortable. And even him, when he took off his hat, it was like, I have 19 inches of, real hair. But it's like, dude, your scalp looks dry and you need some, oil sheets.
I'm still on that suit. I'm still on that suit, and he had that one arm up like this. I'm ashy. Yeah, one arm up and one arm down, and I'm like, what's going on with the suit, Kat? Like, I understand, you want to tell everybody it's Versace, but like he was acting a little bit strange. But
well, he was, and even when she tried to like give a jab about his outfit, and he opened, his arm and was like, "This is Versace 2019." I just don't believe that. Or in the words of Luann de Lesseps from the Real Housewives of New York, even this designer makes a mistake, because if that was the 2019 collection, that was a mistake, and they need to cease and desist immediately. And so, with that said, I do have something to say about Nicki Minaj, but I'll save it for another day because I have a lot to say about that.
If
that
you
live
like to,
that you guys did.
Well, then again, I do have one person hold it. If you want me to let the other person go, and then we can get on Nicki Minaj. We can do that if you have time.
Well, this is what you do. Yeah, perfect. So just put me on hold and then come back.
Man. Well, look, they hung up, so there you go.
Oh, okay. Well, perfect. So let me just say this, Michelle. I love you, and I love you and I stand for you, but I think with that video of Nicki Minaj, one thing that was missing from you and the callers were that none of y'all really asked for receipts. And it's like, yeah, Little Kim has said this about Nikki. Yeah, Remy Ma has said it about Nikki. Yeah, Kay What's Her Face has said it about Nikki. But like, I could say anything about anybody too, right? And so the fact is, just because you say it doesn't make it true. And one thing about the whole Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj situation is, when Remy Ma got out of jail, she was a convicted felon, newly released, and her only career opportunity was Love and Hip Hop New York. Why did she think she deserved to be at these, internationally renowned award shows? And so I do believe that these people were telling her Nicki Minaj doesn't want you there, but I think they were doing it as an excuse because they didn't want her there.
Okay.
And then another thing about it is like, people say all manner of stuff about everybody, right? So if we don't see the receipts, we really can't say anything. And so I am biased because I am Team Nicki Minaj, and I know that she did whatever she did with Jerome, and that was not appropriate. But I don't know, I just feel like it's so heavy-handed that they're pushing me into her corner. And, it is what it is. So I still love you. So I was just wanting to remind you that, what I fell in love with you about in 2012 was that even when you don't like somebody, you demand the receipts. And so just keep that same energy when it comes to Nikki, because I haven't really seen any receipts. You understand?
Yes,
it's all
sir.
hearsay.
I keep that same energy.
Stop. Don't do that. You know how I feel about you. So
no, I love you too, Robert.
What it is.
I appreciate you.
And I can't see you because my computer froze. My Wi-Fi is still kind of windy in Virginia, so I'm going to refresh. But yeah, so that's all I had to say. And one more thing. What's going on with Quad? Do you think she's actually going to get the divorce, or do you think not? Because Mariah has been on Facebook Live, and she basically said that the reason Quad is not getting a divorce is because she's adamant that you have to be married to medicine to be on the show.
That's interesting. Because Dr. G said she's stalling because of money.
Yeah, but see, and that's the thing. Like, I feel like if Quad was in the position that she thinks she's in, she would gladly leave Married to Medicine, because to hear her tell it, she has Sister Circle and she has all these other gigs. So why would you want to be around a bunch of women who tear you down? And so that's how I know that everything she claims is, glittering isn't gold. And so that's all I have to say. So thank you for letting me speak my piece about Nikki, since I know I'm a one-man soldier in her army when it comes to the squad. But I still love you guys.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Robert.
All right. You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Caller 9601. I am sorry for the hold.
All right. Yeah, I see y'all in your feelings again tonight. Y'all in your feelings again tonight, Michelle.
Who is y'all?
Yeah. And she getting roasted by Katt Williams because she big boned it. But the fact of the matter is, y'all just mad because she
Gerald,
couldn't.
can you please introduce yourself before you dive in and start roasting? To the people in the back who don't know you, can you introduce yourself, please, sir?
This is unknown caller.
I know. Is this? What was your name yesterday? Robert? No.
Robert.
John or something.
You y'all kept calling me Gerald, and first of all, I'm not freaking Gerald.
Okay.
Not in the commenters anyway. Yeah, I know y'all just mad because y'all couldn't get with the fact that she couldn't roast him back. Because if it was Tamor or Monique, she would have got him back and everything. Y'all wouldn't have been so sensitive about it. Because she would have got y'all just mad because he said that he got 19 inches of hair, when meanwhile his hairline looks like a goddamn eyebrow. You know what I'm saying?
So who you roasting? Like Katt Williams or Wanda Smith? Which one?
I'm roasting both of them, goddamn it. Katt Williams over here. Katt Williams over there on the roast, on the radio show, looking like a goddamn dignified pelican with that red, white, and blue suit on. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Trying to roast somebody. Seriously. I thought I mean, for me personally, I thought it was funny. You know what I mean? But then
It was funny. Okay, when I saw it initially, I thought it was funny the first time I saw it. Then when I watched it again, because I'm looking for, I'm looking for the tea, and I watched it and I saw like the exact moment where he decided he was about to strike. You know what I'm saying? And I could tell it was just mean spirited. Not to say that it wasn't funny, it just wasn't coming from a place of, let me get her together.
He's he's petty. He never grew up in height, or maturity, and it's just like he never grew up. His voice never dropped, what I mean? So he still sounds like he's 12. Sounds like a goddamn Aflac duck. If the Aflac duck knew how to speak goddamn midget, you know what I mean? That nigga's the only pimp that I know that was born the same goddamn height. He came in the world 3'3", and he gonna leave out the world 3'1".
Fighting 12-year-olds and stuff.
You said what?
And fighting 12-year-olds. Remember when he got to fight with that teenager, that 14-year-old kid?
Exactly. And you know what? That teenager was messed up for that, because that teenager knew goddamn well that Katt Williams was 7 years old. He should have not have put his hands on that little Katt Williams 7-year-old little body ass.
Not 7 years. I can't with you. I cannot. I will not.
Goddamn. Well, I'm just playing. I like Katt Williams though.
So, have you been watching Married to Medicine? Do you know what's going on with Quan and Dr.
No. I don't watch that. I don't watch any of the other housewives stuff. Wrong guy. Did you watch what's that? State of the Culture?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's a good little thing. I actually like it.
We got all the time in the world. I said, feel free to tell me about it.
Remy, she roasted the shit out of Joe Budden, trying to get Joe Budden to do a clap back on Eminem. I would like to hear a clap back, even though Eminem would demolish him. But you know what I mean. I wonder, is there some type of thing going on in Hollywood where the white rappers are put on this pedestal where they really can't be touched too much, going against black rappers or something like that? Because I don't. Everybody was strangely backing off of Eminem's diss track, you know what I mean? I'm like, why y'all ain't clapping back?
Maybe because Eminem is a beast lyrically. I mean, I don't know.
He is a beast lyrically, but so is Redman. You know what I mean? People got he's not the only one, that can rap and sing like that. There's other rappers that are actually, on the level. I just don't understand why nobody seems to touch Eminem. Like I understand he's dope. You know what I mean? He is dope, but he ain't the only one that's dope.
Yeah.
And they refuse to touch him. I don't understand. They all act like little bitches, like Remy Ma said. They all acting pussy. I don't understand.
Well, okay.
But anyway, I heard.
Okay,
I heard that.
Always a pleasure.
So. Yeah. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be back to troll later.
All right. Thank you. Bye. Caller 4565. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
It's Jay. I'm glad you went live again because earlier I was at work, so it was a little bit loud. Working at nursing home on the weekends could deal with it.
Okay. So.
But okay, now that I'm calling to talk about the earlier conversation, I don't know the conversation now. I just saw a notification on my phone. I saw the interview with Katt Williams. To be honest, I don't think he was in the wrong. I don't know if Wanda was coming at him, but how I feel like she was just throwing shade, and he was trying to be nice. And I guess she didn't catch the tea, catch the hint, and he had to let her have it. And I don't even think he was really going in. He didn't call her no B word, no H. He wasn't calling her name or anything. He just roasted her. Yeah. And people need to realize, Michelle, Katt Williams is a legend. No matter the drugs or this or that, he a legend. I was watching Katt Williams when I was in elementary school. And another thing, when I was coming in the comments, just to clear it up one more time. I wasn't being, when I said that you need to have sex, it was because
wait a minute, your phone cracked.
For the last week, I've been watching your videos, and it's like been black man. It's like been bashing black males. So I'm like, dang, Michelle, you probably need a man or something, girl.
Jay, your phone.
It was a joke. It was all fun.
I mean, it was fine, but your phone was breaking up. I heard you, but I didn't hear you. But
I said when I commented in the comments earlier, like I said, I was at work. So when I said I feel like you need a man or something, it was because all week I've been watching your videos, and it was like bashing black men. It was like a black man do something, and then Michelle, like, you own them, honey. You don't give us the time to breathe, girl.
what?
So I'm like, you probably need a man, Michelle.
But I just feel like we as women,
No, you don't, girl. No, you don't.
As women should hold men accountable. I'm talking about the men that
and
we
men
date,
should hold
the
women
men
accountable.
that we
Men should hold
marry,
women accountable
the
because
men
it's vice
that we
versa.
sleep with, the men that we have children with, the men in our lives. We should hold them accountable. That is all I'm saying. It's not
We should hold each other accountable.
black man situation.
Well, we should hold everybody accountable because my mama always say, for example, with the Katt Williams situation, she was reaching for him. My mama always say, never hit a woman, but if she put her hands on you, then it's for game. You get what I'm saying? You came for him. You knew he was a man, and you knew he a comedian, and you know what he's about. And now it's like she was a rock and hit a hand. You get what I'm saying? And you can't do that. And far as holding everybody accountable, we have to hold each other accountable. You just can't hold a man accountable. You know, you got to hold yourself accountable too, because women is shady too, girl. Women cheat better than men do.
Yes, you're right. I have no argument with that.
You know,
none.
You know,
but
so
I still didn't like the way.
And I got 3 sisters. I got 3 sisters and a mama. So you know, and I'm the oldest.
I get it. But you know, I do feel like
so it's nothing but love.
Sometimes there are instances, especially when we're putting like energy out into the atmosphere, like in a public interview, that he should not have used all those stereotypical reads to that black woman. That's just my opinion.
And she should have never used the stereotypical reach to a black man. She said he can only tell her about prison. She was like, get this inmate out of here. And now, like, she was going to say, too, girl, like, that's the thing.
Wanda was just trying to come up for air. Wanda was just
he wasn't throwing shade on his own. And she threw shade from the beginning of the interview, girl.
I didn't see the shade at the beginning.
You know, so you can't, and I've watched the 103 interviews and stuff, like when my favorite celebs come on there, and I see how she can talk, and she can be a little bit intimidating.
Wanda
is not. It was good. You know, you come for him.
Wanda is not intimidating. I'm sorry, your phone breaking up. What you say?
Listen, she can be rude sometimes. I don't watch some videos on YouTube. She can be rude sometimes. She can be loud and obnoxious too. You know. And hey, she met her match. That's all. Let's give Katt Williams a break. He's a legend. Like, he didn't do anything wrong. Like I said, he didn't cuss her out. He wasn't disrespecting her.
He did a lot wrong. You know, he did a lot wrong.
He just let it be known. Like, girl.
Not only did he disrespect Wanda, he disrespected all of his comedy peers. Like, think about it. Like, even Kevin Hart, by trying to call Kevin Hart out, saying Kevin Hart. Everybody writes Kevin Hart's jokes, and Tiffany Haddish need to hire the same person he did by calling Tiffany Haddish out.
I don't think Tiffany Haddish is funny.
By calling out Rail,
I don't believe
ugly,
Tiffany Haddish is funny.
White people put him on is because no other person wants to sleep with him. He said a lot of things.
I don't think Tiffany Haddish is funny. I think Katt Williams is funnier than Kevin Hart. It's a proven fact to me. That's just my opinion. And her co-hosts were laughing even harder. You know, so if he was disrespectful or if he crossed the line, then they should have did something. But they was laughing at her and him. They was laughing at both of them.
No, I feel like they were laughing more at her because he started it with her lipstick, with her hair, with her weight, with basically calling her. And then he said out of his mouth, he called her
that was at the end, girl.
He called her an angry black woman.
He didn't come on the interview with shade. I'm standing with Katt Williams. He's a legend, and I grew up to him, and I don't think he disrespected her. Like I say, if you can dish it, you should be able to take it. Period.
Okay, you got it. I'm gonna let you have it. I mean, I don't agree, but we can agree and disagree. I'm not gonna say I agree, but we can do.
All right, Michelle. Yeah, we're gonna agree to disagree, girl.
You know I love you, Jay.
And I'm still waiting on my shirt. My shirt haven't came yet, so I'm waiting on it. I'm gonna send you a picture when it do.
You better. What color did you get?
And I keep posted. I got the all white.
Okay.
That shirt logo.
Okay. Cause I got black now too.
So,
I get the black one.
Oh, that color. You know, black always make you look thin, honey.
Okay. No, I need everything.
So, all right, Michelle. I didn't want to hold you up. I saw you online, so I had to take a quick break to actually clear the air because, like I said, I called earlier and it was loud and stuff. So, just to let you know, I wasn't being offensive or I wasn't trying to be like perverted or anything in that way. It wasn't like that. It was like all jokes and fun and matter, you know. And also when I said that husband, when I was like the husbands are the support system, I commented that because you were talking about the husbands on like reality shows. So I was saying that they support the women, you know, they support their wives.
Okay.
That's why most of them don't get paid. And Andy said that on his show.
Yeah, and Peter has said that as well. And I get it, but I'm just saying you can see the different dynamics between the different Housewives franchises. Think about Beverly Hills and Orange County and all that. None of their men are leeches. None of their men are shown to be like broke or they have their own set of issues. True, they be cheating and all kind of other stuff, but I just see a different kind of dynamic going on with them.
It's like they always try to just like downplay the black person. Period. You know. They give us a little shine, and they also know how to, water it down, too, at the same time.
Right. Well, thank you, Jay. I appreciate
all right, Michelle, I got to get back to work, so I will be finished watching you, honey.
All right, thank you.
And like I said, I inboxed you my picture, honey.
Yes.
And hey, I want to say hey to Kendra, because she always shout me out.
Okay.
All right, Michelle, bye.
All right, bye. Who was that asked me about a Tiffany Haddish joke? I don't know no damn Tiffany Haddish joke, and you don't either, because I don't think she has any. I don't know. I'm not saying that anything he said was wrong. I'm just saying the way he went about it was mean-spirited. Talking about her sleeping with white men. Like, anyway. Let me take this anonymous call. It's late, too. It's 1 a.m. Hello, anonymous.
Hello?
Hello.
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
Good. Who am I speaking with?
I'm doing just fine. Now, listen, I really, really enjoy your show, your blog, and everything.
Thank you.
And you're always right on point. I want to give that disclaimer first. But I need to shed some light on the situation with Katt Williams and Wanda.
Okay.
Now, Mama, you're right most of the time, but you're not right about this particular issue. Because here's what happened to Wanda. As a proud black woman, and I'm going to ride for this black woman until I die. Mm-hmm. I'm for the black woman, trust and believe. But Wanda came to a gunfight with a butter knife.
She sure did.
That's what happened to her. Okay, when she came at Katt Williams, first of all, Katt Williams is a professional roaster, and she thought that she was going to be able to roast him and sit back and continue on with the show. And he just drug her. That was it. That's all of it. And so as black women now we need to accept our wrong here. And if you're gonna come for a professional, you're gonna need to have some skills. That's all I'm saying. And that's what happened. And I think we were so concerned about her being disrespected. And let me say this. My mom wore wigs religiously. But if you're going to have a wig on, right, and you're going to have lip gloss that's glowing like Saturn, and then you're going to try to take shots at a professional, look to get drugged. And that's what happened here. I just want you to see it for what it was. But we missed what Katt Williams was saying. He never borrowed money for his special.
Yes.
He never borrowed money.
Heard that.
Not only that,
money. He's never applied for
did you hear
loan.
that? Yeah.
He's never financed a car. Yeah, I heard everything. He said.
I think that was so important for us to hold on to. Mm-hmm. It was a deep thing that he said. And what was he saying to us? Don't get in debt. Do what you can with what you have and make that great. And I agree with him about Tiffany Haddish. Watching her is painful. It's painful. She is not funny. Now, come on, let's be real. he was right. Monique deserves this spot. She has been blackballed because she should have never done Precious. That's what Monique is struggling with right now. So anyway, I'm gonna get on off of here.
No, I love.
I just
your
want
points.
you to know I
mean,
appreciate you.
I love your
Okay.
points. I appreciate it. There was some tension in the room. Like I said, I'm not absolving Wanda of any of her responsibility in it. Like, she did say some slick stuff. But all I'm saying is, like, again, he went for the jugular, and I felt like as co-host of the show, Frank Ski should have stepped in and said something, or should have done something to avoid the car wreck that we watched in front of us. You could tell there was a lot of tension in that room, but he and Red was just sitting up there giggling, and it was,
Okay, but you expected her co-host to, he wasn't going to get himself drugged as well. Now here's the thing. You can't start a fight and then tell the other person how they can defend themselves.
On your
That's what you
platform,
can't
you
do.
can. On your platform, you can. They could have cut out Mike. Like, he wasn't gonna drag Frank without the mic getting cut off. You see what I'm saying? Frank was in control
Katt
of
Williams
that
is,
whole
like
situation.
I said, but listen, Mama, he's a professional, and I'm saying to you, she got out of line, calling him sis. Now that's a calling card. That she put herself in the center of the arena, in the boxing ring, when she called him sis. She got in line talking about his hair. Yeah, I said,
granted, she should not have done that. But at the beginning of that interview, you didn't sense any tension. Like, he was talking over her, like, the entire time. Like, each and every time she asked a question, she couldn't get a word in edgewise. And then it seemed like the second half of the interview, after Red had talked, and then they went back to Katt, and, Frank had interjected a few times, it was almost like it was a sparring match between Katt and Wanda, because of the first half, the way they were like, like he was cutting her off. You didn't notice that?
Well, here's what happened.
Okay.
Katt Williams is a beautiful person. Mm-hmm. He's raising 4 daughters, mm-hmm. right? Now, here's what happened. He was trying to establish a mode of respect for her, but she overrode that. And when you heard him saying, I'm trying to answer you, but you're talking over me. See, read between the lines. She's a good woman and she's a good co-host, but she brought that up on herself. Now, we have got to be real about ourselves. We all want to be big, but nobody wants to grow. Mm-hmm. Wanda has more growing to do. And if you're going to come after comedians, look for it. Look for it, because it's coming. And that's all I'm saying. You don't have a wig on and talk about somebody's hair. You can't do that when it's obviously a wig. Come on now, Michelle. Come on.
You have look, I'm not saying it wasn't funny. I'm not saying she didn't poke the bear. All I'm saying was it was a bunch of men there. Somebody should have said something to stop it. And that's just how I feel. Like, when I watched it, I felt her pain. She was sitting up there smiling and laughing and trying to tell him to leave or whatever. But
so you're telling me, now let me ask you this. So you're telling me, if I, as a black woman, go into the mall and slap a black man, I'm expecting the other black men with me to step up and defend me against that black man that I arbitrarily slapped? No, that's not intelligent. Wanda was not being intelligent.
If you went and you said something that a black man thought was disrespectful, and he stepped to you and started cursing your ass out, I would expect another black man to step in front of you and block it, yes. But I'm not talking about no physicalities. I'm talking about words here.
Okay, let's talk about words. When she challenged that man's manhood, when she challenged his manhood,
that wasn't right.
He had to get her together summarily. I'm gonna take this L for Wanda, and I'm gonna hold it up high. Mm-hmm. And I expect for her to grow from this. I expect for her to respect men's manhood, and I expect for her to understand, if you're gonna wear a wig, don't come for people's hairstyle. Don't even talk about hair. Wigs aren't a problem, but if you're gonna wear a wig, you're not gonna play the dozens with somebody that's wearing their own hair. It's not gonna happen. That's not logical.
You're right. Like
Okay.
like I said, they both had some parts to play. It was just cringeworthy, and that's why we're all talking about it, because you saw it and you were just so shocked, like you knew there was some real tension.
I wasn't shocked.
That wasn't just jokes.
But he hadn't got gutter. Here she comes calling the man stiff, talking about his hair.
Wanda's
deep in the forest. We get so deep in the forest, we can't see the trees.
She's not.
She
polished.
forgot who he was.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out of the way and let you take some more calls. I appreciate you.
No, I appreciate you.
I respect your hustle, and I love how you carry yourself. I want you to know I'm on your side.
And thank you so much. I appreciate you for calling, and I appreciate you.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay.
Y'all better call in. Don't be scared.
Person in this conference.
Don't be scared. Like, if I agree, if I disagree, we all, like, I honestly, the caller has some good points. I get it. Wanda overstepped her bounds. She said some things she shouldn't have said. But at the same time, when I watched it, I may need to watch it a third time, because I had to watch it a second time to catch all the shades and stuff. But when I watched it from the beginning, for me, I felt like Katt was on one. You know what I mean? That's just how I felt from watching it. But he said broccoli water. Now, Wanda got a nickname now. You tried to call in. Call back, Brown Diamond. What happened? 646-224-5980. The PIN number is 840-3583. She belittled him. Zills, why don't you call in since you got so much to say, moderator? Since you don't like my stance on the matter. Watch it from beginning to end. Watch your time. X5, what does that mean? She sure did, for sure, and Katt reminded her ass. Oh, I can't believe y'all. Oh, I can't believe it. He felt it was offensive that she brought up people that's not on his level, and she tried to ride for them. I noticed that too, Kateri. She did. She was riding for Tiffany Haddish, and she was saying how she felt that it was a good thing that Tiffany had rose up in the ranks, and it seemed like he got he felt some kind of way about that. Yes, this is live. Yes, this is live. Zill, stop it. This is not victimhood talk. If I watch something, if I notice something and that's the way I feel, that's the way I feel. We can have a difference of opinion. We can have a difference of opinion. Is that red introduction? That's what started it, the red introduction? I'm going to have to watch it again. Y'all going to make me watch it again. Caller 81. Hold on. Caller 8187.
Hi, this is Brown Diamond.
Hey, Brown Diamond.
Hey, listen. I just think that Wanda Smith is not a very nice person. She really is not.
Okay.
And I say this from a personal level. She's not. But when I looked at the interview outside of that, of knowing who she is and how she is, I just felt like Katt Williams actually was very respectful. He put her in her place. And also when I saw how when Frank Ski, because Frank Ski was like the man, he was definitely the man in the interview. Mm-hmm. And he never did disrespect Frank Ski. And when Frank Ski said something, he was like, okay, let me divert away, because this woman is totally disrespectful. Disrespecting.
You don't think he could have just let it go? You know what I mean? Like, I don't
know. No.
Because I feel like she called him sis,
happy.
And she said some of the
I'm so
things.
happy he put her in her place, because she needs she needed to be put in her place.
Yes.
She really did. And he didn't even do it. He didn't even do it fully. Mm-hmm. He just lightly did it. He coded it lightly. she's going to ask him, what in the world is his favorite, the favorite dish he cooks for his children and all of that. Right. He's trying to explain it. She's interrupting it left and right. Then he throws it back in her court and he goes, well, what's your favorite dish? Broccoli?
Right.
I just feel like Wanda Smith needed
ready.
to be.
She wasn't ready.
No, she wasn't. She didn't come ready. She didn't come Vaseline and tennis shoes and all of that. And I believe that he did not do it to the intent that he could have done it. To the extent that he could have done it, he could have roasted her left and right. He could have disrespected her, but he did it lightly.
I don't know if it was lightly. Calling her fat, talking about her jewelry, calling her angry black woman.
Talking about him being in jail, talking about how he talked about being in jail, about his hair. He needed to go to the hairdresser. Okay, that's what he did, didn't he? That's what she did. I'm sorry, she did that to him. And let me tell you, okay, I'm sorry, but if I come to your home, are you welcoming and hospitable? Do you expect, when I come into your home, you give me way more respect because I'm in your home. She didn't do that to him. He did not.
But didn't he he came in with his ass on his shoulders though? Like he felt some kind of way when she was talking about Tiffany Haddish and he felt like he needed to tell her that Tiffany Haddish slept with white men and that's why she's where she's at. It just felt wrong. It just felt wrong. And I understand when people watch it. Did he
just tell the truth? Did he just tell the truth?
I mean,
or did he make up something?
I don't know if she sleep with white men or not. I don't know if that's the reason why she's at or not. You can't knock nobody else's path and nobody else's blessing by saying that, her talent didn't get her to where she is. She might not be funny to you, but it's her time and that's where she's supposed to be. So you can't just
She's not funny. She's not funny. She's not funny. She's not. She was funny on the girls' trip or whatever, but when I saw her stand up, she was not funny. Okay, she was not funny, and I'm just being honest. And I love her as a black woman, but I was just like, really? She could not carry an entire show. She could not carry it.
Yeah.
So no, she could. I'm just being honest. She could not. But I still love her, and I still want her to, do great or whatever. But I think that Katt Williams comes with the truth. And the truth is hard to swallow.
Sometimes.
So when you come at him with whatever, whatever, he's coming at you with the truth. It's like, this is it, cut and dry. The truth is cut and dry. It's just what it is. And I don't think that Wanda can take it. I don't think a lot of people can't take his truth.
Okay.
And regardless of the matter of if you come with truth, I don't care what you look like. I don't care if you're wearing Versace or you're wearing, whatever you're wearing. It's still the truth.
Right.
And it still can slice you and dice you and cut you in the worst way. So don't come. Don't come for him. Don't come for him.
But just like people are saying in the chat, is what he's saying the truth, or is what he's saying his opinion, and he's saying it with conviction. He's saying it as if it's the truth. We don't know that it's the truth that that's the reason why Tiffany Haddish is where she is. But what he's saying is so believable. We're gonna believe it because he believes it. He's saying it with so much confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, and I get what you're saying. But I would beg to pardon that I would believe him. I would believe what he's saying because he's always come with the truth. No matter bad, no matter how much he's been through, he's always laid it out. It's always been the truth.
Okay.
And I just, I would just not say he's not God. Don't get me wrong, but I would just think that what he's saying, I would believe that it's the truth. It's more the truth. Okay, I would believe what he's saying.
Okay.
yeah, it's probably the truth. I mean, even though I still
Most
want
likely.
her to do well, I
Might be.
do. I really do want her to do well.
Okay. Well, thank you
Yeah.
so much for calling. I appreciate it. I love the
You're
debate.
so welcome. You too. Have a good evening.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Caller 6323, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi. Who am I speaking with?
This is Jazabelle.
This is who?
Jazabelle.
Jazabelle. Okay. Yes, Georgia. You in Cobb County. Where you at?
Yes. No, I ain't in no Cobb County. I'm in Norcross.
Why you saying like you almost in? I'm
Almost
not in Cobb
in.
County. I'm across the street from it.
No, but I just wanted to say, first of all, Tiffany Haddish's ex-husband is black. He is not white.
I thought so.
And
I didn't know. I'm like, maybe she's been married twice. I don't know.
No, and I think after being in Atlanta for so long that people really don't like Wanda Smith, but she's well known. People know who she is.
Right.
People have already had like their preconceived notions about her, so it's possible that Katt wasn't even feeling her when he walked through the door.
I think
and
they've had words before
Katt
in a previous
bitter.
interview. That's
I think he's bitter too, and he was mad because when she was like, "I support Tiffany, I like Tiffany," that's when his tone, when he got really like snappy with her, he started getting snappy with Wanda. As soon as she said that.
I mean, I thought
so. I think that was what happened, and I think people are really making it a bigger deal than what it is because everybody knows Wanda. She's not a good host, and she's not really a good comedian either. So she's been doing this for years, though, like getting clowned on her own radio show. But I don't know. I think Katt needs he needs some therapy and a good job.
Probably. And nobody's gonna agree with you because everybody's a fan of Katt Williams. We already know that when the person has a fan base. Oh my God, the fan base is gonna stand for him. They're gonna ride for him. It doesn't matter what he do, what he say, how you feel. Everything he says is gonna be right, And I get it. Like Katt is funny. He is a comedian. He's one of the top 5 up there. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Katt got his own issues. He got his own demons. Like I was saying in the last live, whatever show he had in Atlanta a few years ago, he ran off stage talking about spiders was crawling on him, and he didn't finish the concert. He done beat up 12-year-olds. He done been to jail. He was shooting up the Walmart parking lot. He was riding through Target in a scooter, running people over. Like, he has his own demons, so we can't just sit there and take everything he says as gospel. Like, with his one sleeve up.
Yeah, Katt is he's a good comedian, but he is upset. Like, he's been embarrassed the last 5 years on social media with different videos and stuff. Like, he's holding like some hatred in his heart about something because he really went off on Wanda, like really kind of for no reason when he could have like segued through all of that. Like, he really did what she was like giving, and he didn't have to.
Yeah.
Like, the way he was going off on everybody, it was a little messed up.
I agree.
But that's all I got to say.
Well, thank you very much, and I thank you for your opinion. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Michelle. Good night.
All right, Jazabelle. Bye-bye. Well, I know y'all feel
you
some
are currently
kind of way
the only person
about,
in this conference.
The Katt Williams situation. We can talk about some other things. We can talk about life, but we ain't talking about my life because y'all knows as hell. We can talk about the Housewives. We could talk about Married to Medicine that I haven't watched, but we've seen the drama unfold with Dr. G and Quad. We can talk about anything y'all want to talk about tonight for the next 10, 15 minutes. He said Dave Chappelle lost his mind in Africa. Katt Williams owned his stuff. They want black men in dresses. I don't understand. I don't understand the comparison, Envy. Katt looked at her like, what the fuck? He really did. Around the 12-minute mark. It's not about being a fan. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Xscape on the Breakfast Club. I haven't watched it yet, Southern Lady. I have not. Was it good? Was it worth watching? Was it as much drama as Katt Williams on the Frank and Wanda show? Or were they saying the same thing? Oh, hello to new subscribers. Welcome to the squad. Welcome to the squad. I haven't watched it yet, Jazzy Bell. I'll watch it in a second. You're in fear for me. Let's change the subject before Cat come for me. And you have to jump his line. Don't be in fear for me. Don't be in fear for me. I'm good, honey. I am so good. I am covered. I am so covered. Throw up the A. I ain't throwing up the A today because my nails ain't done. I do it real fast. My nails are so jacked up right now. Tamika is a liar. Uh-oh. What she lie about? Jazzy Bell, you should have spilled that tea while you was on the phone. What Tamika lie about? He came up through the mud and grind. I think he was just saying how Tiffany didn't have to hustle as hard as some of the other women have. Some more melody. But that's the point, Felicia. A lot of times people don't hustle as hard as other people. Like, I can use myself for an example. I've been blogging for 10 years. There's bloggers that did better than me. There are bloggers that done worse than me. But who's to say that who is supposed to be where they're at? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has their own path, and I can't knock anybody for being, gaining more subscribers and more viewers and more whatever. And, even though I may feel like I'm better, who's to say? Who's to say? Do I have thoughts on T.I.'s Grand Hustle show? I didn't go to the Grand Hustle show. I did see him last week at One Music Fest, and it was amazing. Why you hang up, caller? I was just about to answer. Have I heard from Mr. Delivered? I believe he called me, and I did not answer a few days ago. I think he was calling me about the BET thing he did. Some more with a roasted cat. Some more has been hustling for years. A lot of comedians have been hustling. Call back, Jezebel. A lot of comedians have been hustling for years. A lot of actresses have been hustling for years. And there are actresses that, have made it to, A-list status. And there are more talented actresses that haven't even got their first gig yet. So you can't always sit there and say it's because of this or it's because of that. Like, you are where you're supposed to be when you're supposed to be there. That's just my personal opinion. Why can't you call in, Adrian? Call in. Don't be scared. Yes, caller 6263. Jazabelle.
Hello?
Is that Jazabelle?
Yes, it's me.
Hey, Jazabelle.
No, I just wanted to call in and talk about the interview. You need to watch it, Michelle. You be late on everything. You don't even watch Married to Medicine, girl.
So what you trying to say? I just need to sit on my ass and watch TV all day long. Watch all the shows.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just playing.
I feel so bad.
Those Scott sisters, when I tell you they are jealous of Kandi, they are mad. Like, you watch, did you watch the little Xscape special that Bravo gave Kandi or whatever?
I watched some of it. I didn't watch to the end. I watched probably the first 2 episodes, and then it got like dry. But yeah.
Okay, well, so Tamika got on there and she addressed the rumor she started about Michael Malden, and she basically said she made it up.
Okay.
But then on the Breakfast Club interview, she said somebody told her that. So it's like,
oh, so now
really
she doubling down and saying pretty much that.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Exactly. Like, if I were Kandi, I wouldn't trust them either. Like, I wouldn't be doing new music with them either.
I'm
gonna
tell you my personal opinion about that whole situation. I believe Tamika. Well, I ain't gonna say I believe. I believe something happened, okay, and I believe that when Tamika said it,
Michael.
Let me finish. I believe that when Tamika said it, I believe that she knew for a fact that something had happened. I don't know that they slept together. I'm just saying, word on the street was. And I believe that the only reason she took it back was for them to get back together. because, Kandi was adamant. Like, if you watch, I did an interview with Kandi a few years back. It's on the ATLien channel. Kandi was adamant that there would never be an Xscape reunion ever because of what Tamika had said, because it came out. Because, everybody knows she dated Jermaine. And so with the rumor being out that she may have done something with Jermaine's father, it made Kandi look even worse. But Kandi was with the Jagged Edge twins, Gerald Levert. Like, we could go down the list now. Like, for real, for real. So,
oh my God, Michelle.
No, this is for real. I'm being 100 on all of this. And,
Michelle,
dealing with Block, and Block was married, and she knew he was married, and then getting pregnant. And then we could go on down the list. So Kandi feeling some kind of way about that coming out. I guess that was the worst lie or the worst situation out of all of this. We could even go to AJ. We could go to AJ, who got killed, first when Kandi was on the Housewives first season, who was her fiance. AJ used to date Tiny. And then here we are 4 years.
I know.
So Kandi has a history. It is what it is. Kandi has a history. But why is she getting mad at Tamika for even repeating the history or whatever the case may be? She held on to that grudge for what? You understand what I'm saying? So that,
But, okay. But Michelle, when you be upset with somebody, like, basically, Kandi has, I don't want to use the term guiding around, but she's dated quite a few people. But I'm just saying, when you be upset if someone said that you slept with somebody or had relations with somebody that you didn't, when you be upset, I would be upset.
For what? When she slept with everybody?
I think you got a reason to be upset.
What you gonna be mad for? If it's not true, it's no reason to get mad. Cause like I keep saying, the truth don't need no help. I felt like with the Scott sisters saying that she knew for a fact, and here's the reason why Kandi decided not to speak to her ever again in life, and banished her from the circle, or whatever the case may be, was because she had intimate knowledge of the situation. Because
he told a secret.
Yes. Yes.
Michelle, you full of it.
Why I gotta be full of it? Why do I have to be full of it?
I just really don't think she did that, because I feel like that would have come out way before.
Well, probably the only people who know
on
if
the radio
she did or didn't do it is Michael Malden, Tamika Scott, and Kandi. So, you see what I'm saying? So, I would be more pissed off at the person who knew the truth and told the truth than somebody who lied about something that I didn't do. Think of it that way.
Okay, but do you think... But I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't think she did it, because I think it would have came out way before. When did that interview come out? Like 2006, 2007 or something, when she said that?
No.
Like, that was the first time anybody heard about that.
No, it was before that, I think. It was before that.
Oh, you tarnishing my image of Kandi.
Why?
Because now you're making me think she did it.
Oh, God. I wrote a post about Kandi in 2000 something, and it was like Kandi's bringing some real A-time flavor to the Housewives. It was her first, right before she got in the Housewives, and it was basically talking about all the people that she dated, and it's just true. It's just true. Atlanta is small. Atlanta, and everybody is somebody's ex, and I don't know.
Okay, well, how come nobody ever talked about Tamar and Michael then?
We don't know her. How long she been in Atlanta?
But Tamar been in Atlanta, though.
Yeah, but she ain't from here.
So then she supposedly get hands put on her by, was it Jermaine's mama or his stepmama in the elevator?
I don't know about Tamar. I'm not a Braxton fan. I ain't paid attention to Tamar.
Dang. That's when you think you know somebody.
You don't know that lady? You ever met Kandi? You ever met Kandi? You don't know her?
But I do know some stuff. See, I can't say it on here, but I got to email you, because, you didn't show up to that Ludacris event either, Michelle.
Which Ludacris event?
I thought you was coming to the foundation thing.
I forget. Yeah,
They is
I
bad.
RSVP.
It's
I
horrible.
RSVP too, didn't I? Damn it.
Okay, let me hang up because somebody that called in. All right.
All right. Thank you for calling, Jezebel. All right. Caller 7314.
Hi, Michelle. How you doing?
I'm good. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Kana. You know, it's good to talk to you again.
Hey.
But I want to kind of piggyback off of what that lady said that you just got off the phone with. Basically, she said, I don't believe that because it would have came out before then. And I have to, younger people don't understand. We didn't have social media back then. And people, your record company really stayed or kept that information from coming out back then. So it wasn't as messy as it is today because you got a lot of people who are YouTubers that search for this information and it gets out there when, back in our day, it would have never got out there. Let's take Janet Jackson, for instance. She got way more kids. And when I say kids, I don't mean the other little girl with James DeBarge. She has way more children than that. You know what I'm saying? But it's been held secret and kept captive. And a lot of people don't even know how many children she has. I remember when Missy Elliott was first pregnant. It's still not out there how many kids she has. So,
did she have Bobby Brown
back
baby?
Then.
Bobby was fertile. So he had about 4 kids before he got with Whitney. So Janet had a Bobby Brown baby too?
She didn't have Bobby Brown's baby, but I believe her and Jermaine Jackson, Jermaine Dupree, they have a child. I know that husband for 10 years, I don't know how many they had, but they had one. She got way more children. Janet, I give her 4. She got about 4 children.
Okay, I guess.
I mean, because back in the day, she was pregnant around the time she had that first hit. She was, Dream Street was the hit she had. But when she got on the show Fame, I think she was on there 2 seasons.
How you know she was pregnant? She might have just been fat. People get fat. I remember Janet was chunky.
Save it. No, save it. I'm a woman.
I'm a woman too, and I get fat all the time and be skinny the next week.
I get fat all the time too. But you know the difference between a pregnant fat. You do. You do. You can read some things. I mean, I used to, I don't know. I have a gift, so maybe mine is different from other people. I see things. Even tonight when I was watching this one video with Rihanna, I was like, wait a minute, that looks like a little bunny in the oven. And that video was kind of old. It wasn't a new video. They were showing different. But I was like, that stomach looks strange.
So you think Rihanna went and had a baby too?
Well, you know what? It's a rumor out there, but when they showed that video tonight, I was watching the video with all her best moments. Let me see if I can look it back up. Let me go to my history. And then somebody can watch. It's her last performance. She's in a pink dress. She's dancing with that guy that she sing with Wild Thoughts. Hold on. Let me go back into my history. Because, girl, I'm like you. I pay attention, but I do have a certain gift where I can see things. That's why P. Diddy hides eyes, because it's usually in your eyes. So let me see. Let me go back. It is the video for her was it's called The Evolution of Rihanna's Choreography. So when you look at that video, the very last one of her performance, doing that dance, I said, that's not a normal stomach, and her face is all in her face. I wouldn't put it past Rihanna having a baby. Now, I'm putting it out there because you can go to it yourself. I don't have to be making this up. Anybody listening to this can go look at that video and be like, A mother is going to be like, because that's not a normal stomach, and it pokes out every now and then. They put it on the right dress, but the face really gives it away. I'm like, that's where that weight came from. Women that never had children, they don't gain weight as fast, maybe some of us because we already with some sickums and we have to watch
I
our
was
way.
waiting on you to change it. Like, what? Wait, what? Come on.
Right. Well, Beyonce used to have problems with her weight too. When she didn't
You
have.
can look at Beyonce mama and them and
She-
tell Beyonce be gaining weight.
Right. She wasn't never. She didn't have children. But my point is this: you know the difference. That fat is a little different fat than just gaining some weight fat. We all gain weight here and there, and we lose it. But that pregnancy fat got a different fat to it. I'm sorry, my bad.
Okay. No, somebody just called in.
And so, okay, that's all. And so I'm just, pointing it out there. People are messy today. They get all in your business, like this whole beef between Nicki and Cardi B. It wouldn't have gotten this far if it wasn't for social media. So, people get to exploit people and tell their business. And have you seen that video of the Cardi B chick, her roommate, telling supposedly all of Cardi B's business when they were roommates and lived together? And I'm telling you, I didn't appreciate that at all because there's two sides to every story. People's like, well, it sounds true. I don't care if it sounds true. You still got to get the other half of that story because people will lie and make it sound like the truth, and it's not. But she told all this stuff how Cardi B was basically a prostitute, and she gave, she helped Cardi B pretty much get in the dance game. She gave her all her clothes, and it's just stuff that it could be true. It don't have to be true. She was like, there was this fat guy that liked Cardi liked, but he liked her. He didn't really like Cardi.
I did see that. I don't believe it.
I just was like,
some things I believe and some things I don't. And you do have to take into consideration. It's like, why you talking now? If y'all was roommates, why you ain't talk 5 months ago or whatever the case may be? So I think people
years ago, not 5 months ago, 5 years ago.
Right.
You supposedly you're not clout chasing, but why are you putting it out there like that now?
Yeah. Well,
it's messy, and that's now that everybody's a little messy, they can tell their truth. But Kandi, I remember seeing Kandi on Teen Summit. And it kind of shocked me because Kandi had on this see-through dress with a thong. And you could see, on Teen Summit, on BET Teen Summit. Mm-hmm. And I was just so shocked back then because she was still a young chick. They had got a little older, and I can't even remember what they were singing. But I just thought how inappropriate you at a teenage, kick the truth to the young black youth, ceremony. You got this outfit on, and I was like, wow. I didn't know what to do with it. I was like, okay, she's showing buttocks and everything. So I kind of sensed the freak in her then because you ain't gonna wear something like that to no teen event. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But okay. So I can believe she was taking people's men and doing, look, she sells sex toys. Her and Todd gets super freaky. Come on now. That's hard to believe.
How we get from Janet to Rihanna to Kandi? I'm just like, okay. Kandi off the chain. Or was off the chain.
Okay,
she is a happily married woman now. She is a happily married woman now, and she's doing a sex dungeon tour for Halloween. She's a happily married.
Let me tell you something. I ain't hating on Kandi one bit. The past is the past, and she has a right to move on and live in her truth of today. Nobody should be held bound and captive to something they did when they was young. We all do stupid stuff when we young.
Everybody got a whole facts.
So Kandi a boss, honey. So whatever a hater gotta say, try to get that paper trail like she got and then say something. Other than that, hey.
You're right. Well, thank you so much for all the tea on Janet and them. You know Janet.
I don't know Janet. I don't like to say, when I was younger before I knew God, I used to say I had like a psychic ability, but I don't claim that. I claim I just have a discernment. I have a strong discernment, and that's, I can see things about people, and sometimes I can't. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, and like when not Nikki, but Missy Elliott was pregnant, I could tell through the videos when she used to wear all them jogging outfits. I still seen her belt. I could see it in her face. I was like, that girl's pregnant. And then she arrived on the Soul Train Award. She got a Soul Train Award, and when she got up, girl, that stomach was so big, and they hurried up and they cut it off her, and all of a sudden she was at the podium. I said, baby, I seen a belly. And then the next year, she was getting a award from BET, and her friend had a baby with a Louis Vuitton backpack.
We gonna leave Janet and her babies alone tonight. Let me take this other call. I can't. Cause I'm like, Janet got about 10 kids, y'all. I'm like, counting Janet been pregnant about 10 times. But thank you for calling. I appreciate you.
Thank you, and I love you, and see you next time.
All right, bye-bye. Caller 1278, you are on the line.
Hey, calling from Chicago. Hi.
Hi, Chicago in the house. How you doing?
I'm terrific, and you are as well.
Thank you.
So, let's get down to my curiosity.
Uh-oh.
I was wondering if you're going to travel someplace unusual. Are you making plans to do something unusual in travel?
No time soon.
Well, where would you like to go? Something that has nothing to do with your business endeavors, like something that, like, do you want to see mountains or bears or salmon swimming up, or Egypt or Cairo? I mean, what are your desires to see?
I probably want to go to Dubai soon, or Tokyo, or I go anywhere. Like, I've been a lot of places, but there's a lot of places I haven't been. So I'll go anywhere. But right now, I got so much on I'm just focused. I do need a vacation though, but I'm just focused on some other things right now. So I kind of put everything on hold until I get this house.
I don't know. I'm just planting inspiration under the guise of what's fascinating about going someplace that has unexplainable depth, like you're just in awe of what you're looking at. Is a very captivating relief stressor when you're overwhelmed. Just like whenever I'm overwhelmed, I think about the Grand Canyon. I think about the mountains in Colorado, or the wildness that exists in Alaska, or the museums of the black, those original black paintings that show, how the first supper of Jesus is actually black in Cairo. It's like they keep that. They show us the Black Supper. The Last Supper with all these Caucasian faces, but actually the original painting is in Cairo, at a museum in Cairo, and it's all like really, black people. And we're not afforded this information because of I'm not going to talk about the system. I'm not going to go there with it, because that's not, as much as I understand where we coming from as a people, at some point, you either gonna, you gonna do something about it or not. All that talking that we do about white supremacy, like, it's like, okay, well, what are you doing? So it gets to a point where I'm not even willing to express it in that fashion. What I choose to do is educate that there are options for our level of insight, our level of education to be uplifted by traveling. So, I just want to send out words of inspiration. That's why I called. I don't know what's going on. I just checked in. I saw you was on live. I was like, oh, she's live. I like her.
It's all good.
You know, and
we just hanging out tonight, so it's all good. Do you have any place in particular that you want to try? Oh, there is one place that I really, really want to go. That is in damn, I cannot think of that place. Damn it, because Tyler Perry was just there. No, I wrote about it. I have a list. I just don't have it like in my brain because my brain is segmented and I don't retain information like that. But that's
because you need visions. You need visions of like beyond words.
It's somewhere written down somewhere in my Bible. I have a list of places that I want to visit. Like I just don't memorize things that way or those kind of things.
When I was working for the state of Illinois, there was this guy that was the alma mater of my high school, and so he and I were not necessarily cool, but he didn't mind answering my questions, and he just was always just a grouch. And I was like, one day I said, what are you here for? Like, why are you working here if you acting like you mad about working here? And he said, every 6 months I take an exclusive vacation, so whenever I'm frustrated, I can reflect on that vacation, and it keeps me going. That's what I'm here for. I'm here so my family and I can provide, excursions as well as a living for ourselves. Right. I thought that was profound. Yeah, so it doesn't take, your schedule being too busy to go anywhere. Just plan it in advance. It's like, okay, I like, a year from now, I'm going to be there on Instagram.
Let me just say this, a moment of transparency for the past, let me see, I've been blogging 10, so for the past 9.5 years, I would go on a vacation every 3 weeks. And my motto was, have Wi-Fi, will travel. Wherever there was Wi-Fi, I could still work. So technically it was not technically, kind of, sort of, it was a vacation. But while I was on vacation, I would always blog. So because of the other situation that I have going on, I had put all of that on hold. I had been spending so much money. I've been doing so much stuff. I was like, look, I'm just going to chill. I got to stay home and I got to do this. And so that's why I haven't been anywhere recently, well, besides, in the States or whatever. But yeah, I'm with you. Everybody needs to get away, but I'm just like, shoot, sometimes you have to be still in order to get other things accomplished.
Yeah, I'm not talking about like superficial, like, oh, hey, look at me over here. Look, right. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like actually standing in awe of something bigger than you, and that's priceless. Right. You know what I mean? That type. I'm talking about the experience vacation, not the like look at me in Jamaica vacation. Right. I'm talking about the like, wow, I've experienced something that humbles me type of vacation. Right. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
I'm just calling it vacation because that's the kind of word, but what I'm talking about is an experience. Like a spiritual awakening type of stuff. Like, and I'm not talking about, chilling with the monks in Tibet. I'm just talking about, we all know what humbles us. Right. Like, we all know what is like, wow, I think I could really appreciate the uniqueness of that experience type of tourism type, But anyway, I've said too much. People are thinking I'm drunk or something.
No, it's all good.
But I just want to encourage you because you got so much going on, and when you don't have like, a bunch of little ones or some nagging man, restricting your imagination, it's a beautiful thing. A lot of people like to thumbs down women that choose to be selective about who they spend time with, as opposed to like, okay, I'm with this nigga, and that's the way it is. I'm doing his bidding, because at the end of the day, it's a nice idea to be hugged up with somebody, but let's not forget that the nature of men. And so, fortunately, we're in a modern enough society to where if you got it going on, within your, if you already got it going on, somebody that wants to satisfy you is going to come to you. And, and praise God, if you choose to be kind to them or whatever. But, it doesn't, we're not restricted by, baby, is this okay? Baby, is that okay? No, it's like, no, this is what I want to do. Ain't nobody going to stop me. I got friends that can accompany me, that can afford to accompany me. And if you can't, I'll see you when I get back and we do what we do. That type of mentality. Men don't want to hear about that. They're very insecure about the realization that we're in a time where, I'm not going to say we don't need them. I'm going to say that I ain't got to put up with your stuff. I don't have to put up with it. So don't come at me wrong. Don't come at me like you trying to rule over me and tell me what we going to do with my stuff. And so that's when I started traveling on my own, and I found it very, very safe, especially when you're with a good company. When you're with a good company, they provide safe tourism, and so I would recommend that to all women that's just sitting around like, okay, whatever.
Definitely.
Just enjoy travel if you and plan for it. It's more sensible to plan for it than to just be never be impulsive. Always plan for it.
I was gonna do a video one day about travel hacks, but sometimes it's good to just go if you have the time to do it. The opportunity to just go off the rip. You can get the cheapest tickets. You can get the best hotel rooms. If you're like, I want to go somewhere Saturday and today is Thursday, sometimes you can get the cheapest things like last minute. But that's just my tip of the day.
Really?
Yes.
I haven't experienced that.
Really.
Always.
And I was saying that even about Essence, I gave that tip last year. Like everybody was getting their stuff months and months in advance, and I'm like, I be waiting until the week before I leave, and the prices go down, the rooms become available, the suites become available that people then reserved and decided they don't want to go, and you can get them really, really cheap. But that's just a tip. But if you have the opportunity to to just do something about it.
Everybody know you got good contacts and connections, so that wasn't my case. I found that I was not able to look up those deals that you just mentioned. I hope to find that one day. That would be cool if I could just wake up Thursday and plan my weekend at the least rate. That would be great.
Sometimes you can just be looking on last minute travel. It's a couple of other places, but we're gonna talk about that on another day. But I appreciate you.
All right, then.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for the positive energy. I appreciate it.
Yes, of course. Good night and enjoy.
All right.
Bye.
Uh-oh. Anonymous, you are on the line.
Hello.
Hello. Who am I
Can
speaking
you hear me?
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
Okay, well, thank you for picking up with Anonymous, but I have to, girl. There's a reason why.
Uh-oh.
And let me tell you why. If you listen closely, you will recognize my voice because I've called previously.
Oh, yes. This is my guardian angel. Yes, I recognize your voice.
Okay, I have a question. I'm not trying to start shit.
You about to.
I just have a question.
Well, you say you're not about to start shit. I know some shit is about to be started.
Are you the boss? Or is Zeus the boss? And the reason why I'm asking that is because if you're the boss, I'm able to ask you a certain question. But if Zeus the boss, I cannot ask you the question that I want to ask you.
I'm the boss.
You the boss?
Zeus will tell you I'm the boss. I am the boss.
Okay. Who the hell is Zeus? Who the hell is Zeus?
Zeus is my
I'm only asking a question that a whole lot of people want to know, but a whole lot of people not going to ask. But I'll ask, and I think I know who Zeus is, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want him I don't want him messing with me. But who is Zeus?
What do you mean? Who is
He's
he?
your employee. I'm not asking for a name. I'm not asking for an address. I know that you said that he is your employee, like many other YouTubers, in a very strategic move. He is working with them too. But I digress. Who's Zeus? Who the hell is Zeus?
I don't even know how to answer the question. But you answered it for me. You said he's my employee, right?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the answer. So
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, maybe I need to ask it in a political way. Let me use one of my political questions.
Why don't you just ask whatever you want? Go ahead.
Is Zeus a liberal or a non-liberal?
I don't know. You need to ask Zeus. Do you ask your employees what political party they are with?
May I say this?
Yes, ma'am.
You are a sharp lady, and the reason why you have gotten thus far is because you're a sharp lady. You are not gonna not know if he's left or right wing. You're not gonna. You can't tell me that you don't know that. So I'm just asking. Is he on the left side? Is he on the right side? I just want to ask a couple of questions. You said I could ask two. That's just one.
Okay. I don't know if I believe he's not on the left. But I mean, we disagree about some things.
So he's a Republican.
I don't think he's a Republican.
So you said Zeus is a Republican?
No, I'm not saying he's. I don't know.
Okay, well, I'm
Why is this about Zeus and this is my channel? Look.
You
Zeus
said I can have
has a channel, right? Zeus has a channel.
You said I can have two.
Huh?
Okay, so, because I'm just curious about Mr. Zeus. You know, I'm just curious. I think I know who Mr. Zeus is, but I would never say it. I would never, ever say it. Because I don't want him messing with my computer. I mean, I don't want him messing with me. Okay, second question.
How he gonna mess with you?
Second question.
Yeah, what?
I'm so Mr. Zeus. Mr. Zeus.
What kind of wine you got over there?
Anywho, I like you, Zeus, by the way. Don't fuck with my computer. I like you. Okay, second question. Does Zeus go by Eastern Standard Time, Central Standard Time, Mountain Time?
What is your preoccupation with Zeus? Like, what is going on? I'm confused. Like,
I'm only asking what a lot of people want to know. They're just not going to say it. They may say I'm crazy for even asking because they're too scared to even say that they want to know the same damn thing.
Zeus is let me tell you something. Zeus is my moderator. Zeus has been my webmaster for the past 10 years. Zeus is in a lot of ways, he's a good friend. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you.
Okay, look, I'm not trying to start no BS. I care about you a lot. I'm not trying to start no stuff. I'm just asking a question that I know a lot of people are curious about. But they just too chicken.
This is the first time I've heard of this.
They too chicken ass. You know what Zeus reminds me of? No, I ain't gonna say that because then that'll say my political. I ain't gonna say that. Zeus, I like Zeus a lot. I want him on my team, to be honest with you. I want Zeus on my team. If we had Zeus a few years ago, Donald, he wouldn't even be in office right now.
Zeus can be on your team for a small fee. I mean, I don't have an exclusive agreement with Zeus. Zeus works for a lot of people. He don't just work for me.
Zeus is a bad motor scooter. So I just want to know because, see, I'm a chess player. And I notice how he do things on certain platforms. It only picks certain platforms, and it will only answer certain things. And if you ask it personal questions, It will not give you a direct answer. It will beat around the bush and say some funny shit to throw your asshole. Okay?
Well, you need to take that up with it. Because I don't know. Because I don't know what be going on in the chat. Because half the time I don't even see it. So I don't know.
You know what's up with. You know what's up with. You do know. You're not going to have him working for you without you knowing about it. You're not going to have it working for you. And I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just saying it because I'm not saying it because I'm not saying male or female. That's what I'm saying it.
Oh, he's male, but
that's one thing.
He's called in several times. He's male. The thing is with Zills, he
does what he does
in the comment section.
I apologize
I'm doing
for
what I'm
saying
doing.
Okay, well, first of all, let me say this, because like I said, I'm scared of the motherfucker for real. So I apologize. For calling you an it. But Zills, I need to meet up with your ass because you are bad motive. I'm telling you, you bad. I watch you on different channels and how you do the shit you do. You's a bad. You
know more about Zills than
You's a damn chess player.
You know more about Zills than I do.
You's a damn chess player. So Zills,
thank you, Carl. Look, Anonymous, we got 2 other people waiting on the line, and we is not gonna talk about Zills.
Well, Zills, I love you, baby. Okay, bye.
Zills, what you done did to these women? Zills, what have you done to Lord? Caller 4565, you're on the line.
Michelle, this Jay again. Look, I done got off of work, girl, and you still online. That's good, honey.
You know I ain't got no life. This all I got. This what I'm doing. This is my stress
What's
relief.
the topic here?
No sex. That's the topic.
No sex.
Mm-hmm. Well, hashtag no sex. Hashtag celibate.
I probably haven't had sex since January.
Hashtag midnight. No. Hashtag 2 a.m. Hashtag straight from the A. Hashtag super chat.
Look, hashtag. Okay, look. I haven't had sex since January. I don't think sex is a big deal.
Oh,
you know, but some people it is, you know, because I know people who snuck out the house and, you know, I just never thought it was a big thing, like something that I really needed. I'm not going to die without it, you know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I probably get that because, like I said, I'm not only boy, and I got 3 little sisters, so, you know.
Okay. Well.
I don't know, but I ain't want to hold you up too long. I just saw you on live, so I just have to say hey again. You know, spread love. So.
Oh, thank you, Jay. I appreciate you.
And that's it, girl.
All right. Well, be safe out there. Get home safe from work.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, girl.
Right.
Now, Michelle, you be going live like when I'm at work, so it's hard to catch you sometimes.
I don't know your schedule, honey. How I know what I'm doing? I don't know. I don't know what time you go in and what time you get off. So, you know, next time, let me know before you clock in, honey.
Okay, darling. You know that make me feel special.
All right. Good night.
All right. Good night.
9601. Shout out to the new subscribers. Caller 9601, you're on the line.
Damn, Zills. I want to know who the hell is Nightbot? Who the hell is Nightbot? He a new moderator shit and calls and hell all up in the chat box.
Why are y'all so concerned with my team? Why are y'all so concerned with Team ATLien right now? What is up with you people questioning me and my hiring and firing decision? I'm just confused right now. You here to see me.
You was just confused. When Nightbot was blocking people's messages and shit. Now, I didn't even bother commenting in the chat box on that first video you made because he I'm gonna say he, I don't know, like, it could be a she, but it's most likely he was cutting the fuck up, cutting people messages and shit. And all I'm saying, I just need him to have him to sit the fuck down and all his algorithms and shit and just relax.
Nightbot got almost a million subscribers. Nightbot is the shit. Nightbot is the shit on YouTube. Y'all just don't know.
I checked out his page. He got 9-something subscribers with no content.
960-some thousand subscribers, Nightbot, and not one damn video.
And wait, what the fuck is that about? That is some bot shit for real. That's some bot shit for real. Because because sometimes, other YouTubers be posting in the comment section, I would like to see what content they got. This motherfucker he got more subscribers than all you motherfucking YouTubers in the corner.
How do you know it's a he?
Well, she needs to sit all the way the fuck down with her algorithms and shit. I don't care if it's a he or she. You block people, messages and shit. How the fuck do you get that many subscribers? Now that's what they need to ask. We know Zill's work with the other YouTubers, if you follow the other YouTubers. But I want to know who the fuck this Nightbot is. This is some weird shit. See? People posting Nightbot blocking people shit.
Nightbot said super chat. Nightbot said super chat. Nightbot is a fan of Straight from the A.com. Nightbot is the new moderator. Welcome, Nightbot.
He got time. He He on the line now. He in the chat. Call in, Nightbot. Call in, deals. Well, he ain't got to call in deals. You cool people. But Nightbot, who the fuck is you? Who the fuck is you? Huh? You are known to the chatters and we don't like you.
What are you talking about?
God damn it. And that's all I wanted to say. By the way, it's unknown caller.
Unknown caller, really?
I'm here to troll.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I had to stop in. You miss me. God damn it.
Okay. Why are you up so late? Why am I up so late? Why is it 2:10 and I'm still on the line? Why have I been on the line for an hour and 40
because
minutes?
It's hashtag no sex.
Hashtag no
sex.
Hashtag celibate. Hashtag penthouse suite. Hashtag bun.
Right.
Hashtag Biggie. Hashtag night.
You talking about hashtag penthouse suite and shit. I'm talking about hashtag kitchen table. Hashtag blunt with ashtray.
Nightbot, knock my bun off. You see that?
Yeah, we tied up and we fun. All right, let me get off the line because I don't know somebody. Is somebody else on the line?
Nope.
Justin, call in with your boring ass commentary. All right, well, tell Justin Bingeworthy come in with his boring ass closing commentary. Where he at?
You know what? Justin is probably asleep.
You know what? And you praise him to all this much. You don't even catch the comment that he made about black women with dreadlocks looking like dudes.
I didn't.
Yeah, you didn't.
You gonna snitch on him? What'd he say?
But he, huh?
What'd he say? You gonna snitch on him?
Well, I'm snitching. Shit, I'm the troll. I'm motherfucking snitch. Who else you want me to snitch on?
Whoever you want to snitch on. It's open season right now. It's Team Leo. Who you want to snitch on?
Fucking Leo. I'm Team Gemini.
They've been talking about me on these streets, Gerald. I got my T.I. bun on. Remember when T.I. used to wear that?
Not really. They ain't talking about you on the streets. They too busy trying to create content with each other, having YouTube beefs, thinking that's going to gain views or some shit.
Well, sometimes it does. I got to see who I'm going to beef with tomorrow.
Jay Wilson versus
I got to start a new month with beef. Let me see what I'm beef. No, the day the 16th. Well, it's after midnight, so. Yes.
All right, well, I mean, if you want beef with somebody good, somebody worth beefing with.
I know, right? I don't know who I can beef with.
You gotta go for the big dogs. First of all, you gotta go for people that got most bigger ratings, but not too many. That you can get that clap back real good.
I like all the big dogs.
I'll be your instigator up in the comments.
Of course you will.
Somebody just called in. Okay. Is that you, Nightbot? I'm gonna get off the line because I want Nightbot to call in.
It might be Nightbot. Okay.
Nightbot, call your punk ass in and let me hear you.
Anonymous caller. Anonymous number 2. Hello, Anonymous. Turn your computer down.
Yes, hello, I'm back again. What the hell is his problem? I didn't even address his confused ass. I didn't even say anything to his ass. I asked you a simple question. I was very respectable, and then this Looney Tune ass come on. Really, are you serious? Are you serious with his? I am so pissed. I am so sick of his ass. I am so sick of his ass. Every time I turn around, his ass is on the phone, fucking pussy, all the time. Make up your mind. Which one you want to be?
I don't know.
Hello?
I don't know what's going on.
No, I don't care because I just heard what he said. Excuse me. I just heard what he said. Make up your mind what you want to be in the third fucking place. In the second place, don't come for me because I didn't even fuck with you. I asked Michelle a question. She's a respectable person. She allows everyone to get on my damn channel to say anything they want to say. And here, this Looney Tune-ass person, this confused human being, don't know if he's left or right. And I'm not talking about politics. His ass don't even know if he's left or right. And he's going to try to read me. Put his ass on the phone so we can do a duel talk.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
I mean,
Turn your. I'm gonna do it. Turn your computer down, though. Turn your computer down. Hold on. Gerald, call back. We want to get y'all on three-way because she said she wanna drag you in person, Gerald. I'm ready now. I'm about to pull my bun down. Gerald, call back. I know you're not scared, Gerald. Gerald, where you at? Anonymous.
Let's do the Jeopardy thing. Let's do the Jeopardy thing.
The what? Turn your computer down.
Yeah, I'm here.
Turn your computer down.
I ain't even say nothing to your Ruby Tubier. I ain't gonna say anything to your Ruby Tubier.
You're arguing by yourself. You're arguing by yourself. Nobody's on. Turn your computer down.
Okay, go ahead.
Turn your computer down. Turn your computer down. Turn your computer.
Michelle, your podcast is on the line every time. Listen to Michelle. Your podcast is on the line. What do you want?
Turn your computer down.
Okay, what do you want? What do you want? For every time I watch Michelle, your confused ass is on the line. Yeah. Every time I watch this, your podcast is always on the line. With your uneducated ass, and I will say that, with your uneducated ass talking shit. So let's go.
Turn your computer down. Turn your computer down. Turn your computer down.
You know what the gag is? I've been on the phone for like the last 5 minutes.
You have been on the phone forever and a day. Every time I watch Michelle, you are on the damn line. I don't call this much. No, don't say that. Don't say goddamn.
Is everybody not seeing the irony in this?
Say Scorpio down, because there's a Scorpio coming at your ass. It's a Scorpio coming at your ass. And if anybody knows about Scorpio, we don't bow down to nothing. So let me tell you something. I don't know why you feel you have an educated.
That's not serious.
I'm literally just letting her talk, like literally, because she's not gonna let me get a word in anyway. So
that's
just
not serious.
what is my purpose of even being on the fucking phone? What is my purpose?
That's not Zills.
God damn.
No, I know that's not Zills, because Zills wouldn't be that stupid. Zills would not be that stupid. So I already know that's not Zills. I mean, yeah.
Okay, so Gerald is on the phone.
Whoever Zeus is a very, very smart person if you like me or not. The person is very, very smart. This motherfucker buffoon right here, he just waiting to win. I mean, what do you want me to call him? Anyway, what do you want to call him so I won't be disrespectful?
Go ahead, Gerald.
Oh, I can talk now? Did you mute her? Can you mute her phone? Because if I'm going to talk, I need her to shut the fuck up, please. God damn.
There you go. She
all drooling on the goddamn phone. She's about to have a whole fucking heart attack over there. Like, for what? First of all, nobody even mentioned you. I said, fuck Zills. I want to know about Nightbot. What the fuck is you talking about? Your Looney Tune crazy ass. Like, you for real. You talking about, I'm always on the fucking line. Yeah, motherfucking line, because I can fucking do that and troll. Just like your motherfucking drunk ass can go over here and slur and drag your motherfucking words off for 20 motherfucking long ass motherfucking minutes that nobody gives a fuck about, and yet you call them back to address me? Motherfucker, like, really? Come on, son. Like, I need to go to bed. Matter of fact, call your your senior citizen's nurse, tell her it's time to go to bed, get your little shots and medication, your diabetes and shit, and take your ass to motherfucking sleep. Sit on your NyQuil and your Chardonnay, your Tanqueray, your Bloody Mary mix, get all that shit in your system and take your ass to fucking sleep. Because you way too in your fucking feelings. Get out the fucking feelings because nobody was even fucking talking about you.
Caller.
Okay, thank you. And I listen to you. News flash. You uneducated spoon. I do not drink. I don't even smoke cigarettes. You asshole like it's apparatus ass. I don't do none of that shit. I don't do none of that shit. So for you to say, no, because apparently you think that the only audience that Michelle has are people that indulge in alcohol, the people that smoke menthol cigarettes, people that smoke, that drink. I don't do none of that shit. But
so you're telling me you're like that naturally? You're telling me you're like that naturally? You're naturally crazy? Because that's what you're coming off as. Super duper crazy.
Are you telling me that you're sexually confused naturally?
Why are you so invested in my sexuality? I don't understand that, lady. Do you even know my first name? Do you know my?
You can't. Oh my God!
Lord have mercy.
I'm come at me. I'm coming at you with a question. Did you come out of the womb? Did you come out of the womb? What? Did you come out of the womb? No, with sexuality. I mean,
can you go back? Okay, first of all, can you go back in the womb, go back in the cave, go back in your hut, wherever the fuck you came from, trying to drag me out, take your ass back there and leave me the fuck alone. Because there should be no reason why you're calling it just to fucking call it. This is an open call line, meaning I can fucking call, anybody can fucking call. So don't get in your fucking feelings if I feel like fucking saying some shit. Just like any other motherfucking caller. You are not the motherfucking security of the fucking phone line. And you really do sound fucking And you really do sound fucking good. And you really do.
Okay, Gamora. Okay, Gamora. Which one?
Oh, you want to talk about Sodom and Gomorrah? Okay, since you want to bring out Bible scriptures, how many dicks been in your pussy? Because you want to talk about Gomorrah? Let's talk about the horror. Let's talk about the horror. Let's talk about the horror. Let's talk about the horror.
I'm glad you brought that up. Unfortunately, the schools and shit I've been to, I didn't have a chance to fuck around until I was of age. So I didn't do shit until I was of age. And when I say of age, I mean I do. But there's a lot of sins that I've committed. A lot.
Okay, so don't come at me about mine. And don't come at me about some damn Sodom and Gomorrah. Don't talk about.
You are confused. And you want to.
And how many lies? And how many lies have you told?
To accept your confusion. Most of us know that shit is bizarre. Most of us know it, but we won't say it because the minority is the majority and the majority is the minority now.
Oh, Lord.
That's the time it is right now. The abnormal is the normal and the normal is the abnormal right now. That's why people too scared to say shit. I ain't one of them motherfuckers. I was working and say what the fuck I feel, you freak.
You call me a freak? Whore, did you call me a freak whore?
Okay.
Whore.
We've had enough.
Okay, whore.
Should I let them continue or no? Because this go on all night, child. This go on all night. My bun that fell down. I've been on for 2 hours. It's 2:25 at night. How long should I give them to talk? Somebody hung up. Okay. Well.
She hung up because she drunk, yo. She drunk and delusional. Yo, that lady. Okay. Anyway, I'm hanging up because I ain't got nothing to say. I was done the first fucking time. She summoned me. I told you they love me. They love me. This shit is entertaining as fuck. I will be calling in next live.
All righty. Well, thank you so much for your input. I appreciate you.
All right, no problem. Later.
All right, bye.
You are currently the only person in this conference.
You squad members, I tell you, Tracy, hey, what set her off is that she called asking about Zills, and then Gerald called asking what's going on, like why is she asking about Zills? No, I don't even think he even said anything about it. I don't even know what happened, and all hell broke loose, but it's over now. Thank you to all the callers. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the squad members. Thank you to the people who subscribe. Thank you to the people who like. If you haven't already liked this video, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I appreciate you guys for tuning in to this late night hangout session. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Good night. Thank you, Zills.